I'm really excited to tell the story because it's how stories can influence our stories.
That's awesome.
The year was 1995. I was a sophomore in college, and I was living the dream, according to the world. And
Where did you go to school?
I went to school at Franciscan University of Steubenville, which is a ultra super crazy Catholic school, but I was an ultra super crazy pagan at the time, totally rebelling. I was there because my parents made me an offer I couldn't refuse, and I fought it all the way. So I was living a wild lifestyle, basically doing everything that MTV said would make me happy. But it wasn't working.
MTV is always right.
MTV is always right. We all know that. Real world. And then it's 1995, my sophomore year. I'm on spring break, and I see this incredible movie by Mel Gibson called Braveheart, one of my favorite movies of all time. And I remember watching this movie, and I'm thinking, here I am, living for me. I go out every weekend and party like a rock star. Get the job done during the week, but the weekend starts on Thursday night, and I go crazy. And I have all sorts of money and all sorts of friends, but I'm not happy. And then I see this man whom I've never met, from centuries earlier in a country I've never been to, and he doesn't want to get involved in this great battle. He just wants to live a quiet life with a wife, a few children, have a farm, and he ends up giving his life for something greater than himself. He ends up giving his life for his country. And I thought, that's it. That's what life's all about. That is what's going to fill this emptiness that I've been trying to fill with alcohol or people or things. Yeah. And so that got the ball rolling. And I would say my official conversion or awakening didn't happen for another 3 to 4 years. Wow. But that movie planted some serious seeds, because we all have, and I knew it. I felt it every now and again. It was like a pain, a desire for greatness, a desire to do something awesome for God, for the world, for myself. And that movie awoke my desire. That story of William Wallace, no matter how true or untrue it wasn't, it awoke that desire within me. And the long story short is that within a year of graduating college, I had returned to the church. I had done missionary work in Mexico. As soon as I went to Mexico, I felt the call to be a priest, and I knew that the deepest desires of my heart would only be fulfilled in giving my life to Jesus Christ as a priest. This is my vocation I'm speaking about. I knew my happiness was directly tied to this, and I knew that God had a plan for my life, that He had a destiny. So that's my story about how the story of William Wallace helped me to get where I am today.
William Wallace died for Scotland, and you're dying to yourself every day
for Christ and His church.
For Christ and His church. As a seal.